making a video explaining how to use the Cosworth knockoff intake manifold on a 2.5 Duratec or a 2.3. With a 2.5 Duratec, you're going to need an adapter plate right here to adapt the port sizes so it flows smoothly. To use this intake manifold, I had to make some modifications for the IAC to work. I had to drill down through here to open up the port the whole way through, and I also drilled through the original hole on the bottom here the whole way up to open up this side so the IAC can get airflow. And then I used a plug, 2 fittings here, tap this and put a plug in. Yep, and I also smooth all this out here and port match the throttle body to the actual opening in the intake manifold. And with all this installed, with the IAC valve installed here, I had to shorten one of the mounting bolts, this one, and shave it down so that when installed it doesn't enter the airway here. And I shaved it down so the throttle body cable could clear it whenever the IAC is installed. And I'll take pictures of that and attach that in this video. I also had to purchase some fittings for my vacuum lines. Fitting down here goes this vacuum line for the fuel rail, goes up here. And I plugged the PCV. Not sure if you're going to be able to see it, but it's down there. I used a plug I also purchased at Lowe's. I also purchased fittings for the top here for the runner for vacuum, which I'll use in the future for a boost reference, and then this fitting here for this. And I used a hose clamp to hold all this together. And I'm going to install the IAC so I can show you what I had to do to make everything else work. The IAC and throttle body back installed. I can show you here why I had to do this. I had to trim the bolt here on the IAC so that with the throttle cable installed, when this moves, the peg here that normally holds the cable for the cruise control clears that bolt so that they don't stick, or that'll cause the throttle to stick open and, you know, bad things. And then I also added some washers here to the throttle cable bracket to make this a better angle here, so this works nice and good. And you can see here that with all of this opened up, it's a relatively smooth port match, and you can see where the airflow is for the IAC since I've opened it up to a similar size of the stock intake manifold. And that's basically everything. If you have any questions, you can ask. This is a 2.5 Duratec swap, so any other questions about anything else, don't hesitate to ask. I can make any other videos explaining how I did everything, if you're curious. This is all in my 2005 Ford Focus, Celine Focus, S121 number 93. You can see here, as I misspoke earlier in the video, I plugged the hole in the intake manifold that is normally used for the PCV valve, but I have my PCV valve routed, and I'm going to route it to a catch can.